Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and to a new video. So today I am filming my very first talk through tutorial. I'm hella nervous, I'm sweating, my throat is dry. Actually, I think I need to take a sip of water. Hold on. But I am super excited. I wanted to film a video like this for so long, but I don't know, I just haven't done it. So if you like it, let me know by leaving this video a like. I want to know what you guys think about this video, so let me know. And without further ado, let's get into this tutorial. Alright, so we're gonna get started now, and I just have a little bit of concealer and powder on my eyelid because I'm gonna use liquid shadow, so I won't be using an eyeshadow primer. So I just have the concealer to kind of even out the skin tone, and then the powder just to set it so it doesn't all like blend together. And like I said, I just got the new pastel like collection from Huda Beauty, and I really love the purple shade. So I'm gonna start with this one. This is the melted eyeshadow in the purple shade, Diamond Drip and French Lace. So we're gonna start with the matte side, and I'm gonna apply that all over my lid pretty much. So I'm just going all over, and I don't know how much to use because I've never actually used the matte sides. So I'm just gonna go like that. I'm gonna take a blending brush. This one is also from Huda Beauty, and I'm gonna start blending this. So I'm just going back and forth trying to blend this out, and it's blending really easily. Actually, I'm not losing too much pigment. It's very blendable. It blends into just a soft transition, which is nice. And then I'm gonna use the smaller side to get the inner corner. I think with these ones you kind of have to work fast because I can feel it drying down. So definitely do one eye at a time so it doesn't dry down before you have time to blend it. So now I'm gonna do the same thing on this eye. So I'm just applying the color all over the lid up into my crease where I will stop, and then I will blend it up. Because what happens if you go too high with the color, it's gonna blend up even higher, so you always want to apply it a little bit lower than like where you want it. So again, just blending it back and forth, making sure it's soft and seamless, just like that. This side turned out better than this one, so I'm just gonna go back in with a little bit more because I want it to look good. Okay, so this is where we're at with just liquid shadow, and I want to go up and warm up the crease a little bit. So I'm actually going to go in with the Lilac palette. This one is also new, and I'm going to mix these two colors. So I'm just dipping my brush into those colors, and then I'm going to go into my crease and warm it up a little bit. I love the purple, but I feel like with my skin tone I kind of need the warmth, if that makes sense. So I just like to go in like this and just warm it up a little. And the same thing on this side, just going back and forth and adding that pinky peachy shade. So now I'm gonna go back in with the purple liquid shadow, and I'm just gonna apply that onto my lower lash line like that. And then I'm gonna go in with a smaller, more flat brush, and I'm just gonna blend that out as well. The brush I used earlier would be too big and it would just end up all over the place, so that's why I like to go in with a smaller brush onto my lash line. And then I'm gonna take that peach shade, or the two shades that we mixed, and I'm gonna go around this one as well. So I'm pretty much just doing the same thing I did on like the upper lid on the lower lash line. So now for the inner corners, I'm gonna go in with the shimmer shade from the same liquid eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna apply this into my inner corners, and also a little bit onto the lid. I know the lighting is very orange, but I just have to do this quick before it dries and I will fix the lighting. I'm sorry. Alright, so before that dries down, I am gonna go into the rose palette and I'm gonna use this pretty pink shimmer shade. Actually, I think I'm gonna mix these two, the pink and the, I don't know, yellow, golden. And I'm gonna mix them and I'm gonna apply them on top of the liquid eyeshadow. That looks really nice. So now I'm gonna do the other side. Same thing, just applying the liquid shadow first where... Oh my god, I did the same thing. Yeah, so I'm gonna apply where I want it and not all over my face like I just did, but just kind of in the inner corner. And then I'm gonna apply the shadows on top. I'm so annoyed right now. This is so pretty. I almost want to apply it all over. I was gonna make this like a simple, just one color eye look, but we all know that never happens on this channel. Alright, so I'm just gonna get rid of these two mistakes and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back and I just have a little bit of baking. I'm using the Anastasia loose powder in banana. I just recently started using this and I love it. I don't know why I haven't used it yet. Yeah, I feel like the eyeshadow is done. I feel like if I do more, it's gonna turn into like really dramatic look, and I wanted to keep this one kind of simple, but don't be surprised if I post like a more dramatic version of this because I really love the colors. I'm gonna go in with the ABH liquid liner and I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. I'm just gonna do like a line. If you want to, you can skip this, but I'm really bad at applying false lashes, so I always have to do a liner. And I can't talk, see, I was just gonna say I can't talk while I do this because I'm gonna mess up, and I just messed up. But that's okay. Personally, I like to go over all my liners with a little bit of black eyeshadow to kind of soften it. So that's okay. So now I'm just gonna go over this with a little bit of black eyeshadow like I said, and I'm gonna use just BK from the Anastasia palette. You can use any black eyeshadow, but it's what I have in front of me, and it's also really black, so I really like it. So I'm pretty much just pressing this onto the line just to soften it. Like I said, it's just a personal preference. I like this better unless I'm doing like a really sharp wing, then obviously I want it to be sharp, but if I'm just going along my lash line, I like to make it a little bit softer. So here you can clearly see the difference. You can see how this one is more soft and kind of blurred, whereas this one it's messy, and I did that on purpose, but it's just a lot harsher, so you can just choose whichever you want. Like I said, I personally like this side. Okay, so we're almost done. So now I'm just gonna apply some mascara. I'm using the Anastasia. I just hit myself in the head. This is the new Anastasia Lash Brag Mascara. And then I'm gonna use Your Lashes in the style Ciara. I'm on my last pair because I only had one pair. But I have them for like 2 weeks and it's still... What is my dog doing? Like I said, I've had them for 2 weeks and they still look brand new. They're absolutely amazing and they're my new favorite lashes. So I will link them in the description box, and I will also put a discount code if you want to use it. I don't make any money of it. It's just if you want to save some money. So let's apply mascara and lashes now. Alright, so these are the eyes finished. So I'm just gonna brush away the bake and then let's move on to the face. Okay, so for the face, we're gonna start with a little bit of blush, and I have the Marc Jacobs blush in Kink and Kisses. It's more of a pink color, so I think it's gonna look really nice with this look. So I'm just gonna pick some up and just apply onto my cheeks. That's a really pretty color. So now I'm gonna move on to highlights, and as always I'm gonna start with the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Trippin. So the reason I always start with this one is because I use a lot of powder products, and sometimes I feel like my highlight can kind of fade throughout the day, and this one doesn't. So you can use this one just on its own, or you can use it before powder highlight, because then you can kind of choose if you want like a peach highlight or more pink or more golden. So yeah, I usually switch up my powder highlights, but that one I always use. So then for my powder highlight, I'm gonna use the Nabla Skin Glazing Illuminating Powder in Amnesia. This is such a pretty color, and this is like my daily highlight now. I really love it. So I'm just gonna go on top of the Fenty matchstick. I'm just applying this onto my cheeks, and I kind of like to go down onto my blush too. I think that looks really nice. So I just realized I forgot to do my nose highlights because I was talking, and I can't do two things at the same time. And then just going over with the powder highlight like that. By the way guys, my this is a fluffy like shoulder top, so my shoulders aren't that wide in real life. They look a little bit weird on camera. I'm trying to hide it with my hair, but it's not really working out. So for the lips, I'm actually gonna do my favorite combo at the moment. It's H&M actually. The lipstick is from H&M, and it's in the shade Peach Fuzz. It's like a shiny peach color. And then the lip pencil is the Iluvsarahii X Colourpop Lippie pencil in the shade 951. This is such a pretty combo. I'm gonna show you. So I like to apply the lipstick first because I love a nude lip. I feel like if I do the lip pencil first, it's gonna be way too dark, and I love a nude lip. And then I'm gonna go in with the pencil and just line my lips. So for my bottom lip, I like to mostly do the corners and then just a little bit on the lip. And then for my top lip, I like to do the outlines, and then I actually go all over the lip because I feel like this makes the top lip look a little bit more flat and a little bit smaller, so that's why I like to do it. Because having this makes the bottom lip pop a little bit more, so the top lip looks more flat, like I said, and that's what I want. I actually made an appointment 2 months ago to get my lip filler dissolved, but then I had some really expensive vet bills, and then the whole corona thing. I don't know what's gonna happen with my job, so I had to cancel that, which kind of sucks because this is something I wanted to do for 2.5 years. And then when I finally decided to do it, all these things happen and I have to cancel it. I don't think I'm gonna get all of it dissolved. I think I'm still gonna have a little bit of filler, but they never go away. I got my lips done over 2 years ago and they're still this big. I don't know why I decided to share that, but anyways, this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. Let me know if you like this kind of talk through tutorial. Like I said, this is my first one, so I'm sweating and my throat is dry, but hopefully if I do more I will get better. So yeah, leave this video a like if you liked it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!